We live. Hey, is that an Indiana Jones shirt?
Yeah.
That's hard.
fire.
That's hard. I didn't watch the new one. Did you watch the new Indiana Jones that came
I
out?
haven't seen any of them. The shirt was hard, though. I'm one of them.
Hey, them Lego games used to get
You
me
haven't
through
seen
my
it, the Lego
childhood.
games, but you ain't seen that one?
I got the premise. He's running from something in the whatever.
Hey, the
I ain't
first
gonna lie
three are
to you.
fire.
Coming.
The first
I ain't
three
gonna
are fire.
They are. I ain't gonna lie to you. If somebody asked me to like explain the movie, I couldn't, man. It's been so long since I've seen them.
Nah, I was walking through the store. I was like, you know what? It's kind of cold. It was like
That
$6.
is hard.
Let me grab it. Let me grab it.
That's
$6.
how it is, though. I saw one kid. It was like some 10-year-old kid at one of Carl's football games, and he had a Tupac shirt on. I said, "Who is that on your?"
Nothing.
I said, "Who is that on your shirt?" And he said it. I'm like, "Who told you that?" He's like, "My dad." I'm like,
Exactly. These kids don't know.
They got him
I'm
right.
I'm these kids today. Whatever. Hey, it's
They got him
laundry day.
right.
I don't know.
It's
Whatever I
laundry
gotta
day.
say.
It's laundry day. It's Sunday. It is Sunday. We're recording Sunday at March 10th at 8:42. It's some nasty basketball going on at MSG right now. Wow. It might be
I
over
saw
now.
that score.
Yeah.
I didn't watch it, but I saw that score.
I believe
No,
it was
when
the
I-
first
what-
team with under 80 to win a game in like 8 years.
That's
Dog.
wild.
I turned the game
So-
on. It was like 32 to like 26, right? I saw the score. I'm like, oh, okay, it's first quarter. Dog, it was like 3 minutes left in the second.
He went out last night. It was a good night in New York.
Yo, I'm like, what
Both
the
teams.
fuck? And then your boy was doing the play-by-play, Hubie Brown.
Oh,
Oh
God.
God.
I'm glad I didn't watch. I would have definitely turned that off. If
Oh,
it
that
was
shit
already
was like
bad,
back-
and then Hubie's on there.
It was
Nope.
just
Inherit his
on
legacy.
after the Pac-12 championship, so it was just on in his background. But Hubie Brown made that shit even worse.
I'm
Like-
telling you, he's not. It's a rough listen.
He's only
What?
hurting his legacy right now.
Honestly,
Yeah, he should have been retired. Like it's been a long time. Like so, you've been on there for a minute about Hubie Brown.
because it's been
It's
a minute.
been like
nothing but respect. Hell of a
he's
career.
smart.
And all,
He's smart,
everything.
but his voice is not for this game.
It's time to go.
Not, yeah, it's time to like hang it up. We don't want to like he should have been doing like Marv Albert. Nobody will hear him no more. I'll listen to Marv Albert when I was in
struggling during
junior
the
high.
bubble. During the Nets Bucks series, he was struggling.
He was awful, bad. Like
That's exactly how Hubie is. Just mixing stuff up. He's like delayed sometimes. No, I don't want to sound like that guy, but it's just
No, I
respect to
get it.
him. But it's just
no, yeah.
your time's your time. Father time is
Just like when you were athlete,
Undefeated.
sometimes talking all the time. It's just the game
It's probably because
changed.
they have the college games and they have multiple NBA games.
It was a busy
Like,
day.
hey, come join us for a weekend.
Yeah, they had a lot of people that was working this weekend. So
Mm-hmm.
usually he sometimes he'll get like the noon game, but he shouldn't be doing those 6 o'clock game, 7 o'clock.
It's bedtime.
Them days is over with. You shouldn't be doing night games. Like you know what I'm
It's
saying?
10 o'clock over there.
Give him the random like Thursday night out in Portland. Nobody's watching that. Go ahead, give him that one.
Hey man, we ain't gonna do Hubie Brown. Like he's a legend, but
Legend.
when it's your time, it's your time. When it's your time. I mean, it's still a weekend. I know y'all been watching hoops. What y'all do this weekend? Before we get into this, we got a lot of shit to go over. We got our bracket and shit. I know.
I told y'all about the little pizza class.
Oh yeah.
When
If
was
y'all don't
chefing it
know,
up.
if y'all don't know, Zoe's old lady be having him doing all the relationship shit on the weekend.
All this. Hey, we're making
You
sure
be
to do
getting
it
busy.
too. Make sure you get out, do some stuff.
You got to
You
though.
work so much,
No.
you be in the house too much. Go
No,
outside. It was
fact.
nice a little
No,
bit.
fact. No,
Met up
yeah,
with some
fact.
friends, made some pizzas. It was a good time.
And you had all the screens
valid.
out over there too. Y'all was
All
vibing
the
out
screens.
over there.
Hey, place. It was
They
a
had the
nice setup. It was a nice
What's the name of
setup.
the place? What's the name of the place?
Napoli something. Napoli Hall. It's like
That's
right
all I
underneath the
need.
beam.
Oh, that's all I need. That's good, easy location to find right there.
Go
Easy.
ahead.
Easy. Jonah, what you do this weekend?
Planned out my finals shit. Man.
Oh yeah, I forgot, man. That's
We get into that
Woo.
grind.
yeah, god
Hey,
damn.
but if I get it done earlier, then I can watch March Madness all I want. So
There you go.
There you go. Knock it out.
There you go. There you go.
But it
You
got
know,
difficult this weekend, even with
Grind
Do y'all-
conference.
Are y'all
It's
still
tricky.
we watch all day on Thursday and type Friday? Like Zoe, do you call off from work? Is that
I'm-
serious for you?
I can't call off of work these days, but it'll be on for sure. I got plenty of
Yeah.
screens. It'll be on something.
It's on for 12 hours, so
Like my early 20s, I was calling off work Thursday and Friday. Like
Man, I
for
remember
sure.
this one
sure.
year we all had off already. We went to beat ups for that Thursday deal, got hella wings, just sat
And watch hoops
sat in the crib,
all
watched hoops
day.
like 8 hours. Good times.
I miss the high school, middle school days, and we get the little school issued laptops in class,
Oh,
and we'd have like 5
we
of
didn't
them
get
up in a
those.
row with every game on.
Schoolish.
See, we didn't get
Schoolish
that.
Chromebooks.
Nigga,
The little
We didn't
crappy
get-
Nah.
Chromebooks for buffering and everything.
Damn,
Lucky
you was
for
getting
Luckily, our
you.
Chromebooks.
teacher would put it on the board.
You was getting Chromebooks. That's crazy.
Nah, middle
just
school
had 'em
for
chilling
me
in the
was like,
classroom.
yo, passing period. Okay, who won that game? Who
Yep.
won this game? Whose teacher was
Trying to
checking
figure-
scores?
Man, what a time! What a time!
Someone had to be
Y'all-
locked in.
Man,
Walking around with 3 folded up brackets.
Kids getting their
in your
phones
pocket.
taken away because they're trying to watch games in class. Like,
The good
I'm
old
excited.
days.
I can't wait. March, we got all the women's shit. We got all this. I'm ready for this shit. We just jump into this show. We can start with. I know we had all these games today with women. We'll get to them, but I just want to. I feel like the Celtics had a rough week. It seemed like. I know they won last night. Was it? I didn't watch that game at all.
They did win last night, but it was. I'm ready for that Jason Tatum conversation after this week, especially because earlier in the week he had a game. Go
through
ahead.
3
I know you
quarters,
got
he
it.
was chilling in the backseat for the first 3 quarters against the Suns.
Yep.
Then he started turning it on the 4th. But
I didn't go
nobody
back to watch
expects the
that at
Suns to
all.
play good hoop in the 4th. So
No, and you don't have
Tricky.
Booker didn't play right. No Booker.
nope.
No Booker.
Yeah,
KD
so
went stupid.
I did see
Yeah.
that. That was one reason I did want to check it out. He dropped 42 or something like that.
43.
43.
Crazy efficiency.
Yeah.
That's what
It
we
was like
expect from
17
him.
for 23 at one point. I was like,
Something
damn.
ridiculous.
That's insane.
And it
They
looks
had a-
nice. God.
No, yeah. I went back and watched the Celtics Nuggets game Friday, and so with you starting off with Tatum, I just don't know about this young man. Like them last 5 minutes of the game, we talked about
I
it
even
last
got
week.
you.
Go ahead.
I got you. All right. His clutch time stats. And for everybody who doesn't know, the clutch stats are accumulated on possessions where the score was within 5 points in the last 5 minutes of the fourth quarter or overtime. So his clutch stats 2.4 points per game, 32% from field, 31% from three.
See, because guys' stats will tick down. Like you'll see low 40s for guys, but low 30s.
Low
That's
30s,
insane.
2 points,
Low
That's
concerning.
crazy. No, that's very concerning.
disappears. Just disappears.
Dis-
and you can't
he
have that out
dis-
of superstar.
No, you can't. No, if you
anybody.
want to call him, if you want to call him a superstar or you want to call him a number one, I saw somebody say before the Nuggets game, they was like, we just need to be honest and say it's okay to be a number two, and Jason Tatum was just number two. I'm like, damn,
He might be like a 1B. I don't think he's a number 2. He's still really good.
hey,
But
that
if he
dialogue
can't
fucker
be
gonna
that
get nasty
one,
this offseason.
if
I
he
think
can't be
it's just
that
because
1A
it's a
where he can
championship
just,
level team that
Exactly.
brings the question marks because he's just thrown in that situation.
Yeah.
Like for other guys, it's like in the future, do you see that? With him, it's like this is the time.
Yeah.
You
Now.
gotta figure it out.
it's
Yeah,
been
like-
run after run after run.
Yeah, like at this point, it gotta be this season. You can't go into next season like, are they gonna be able to do it? Like you can't not make the finals. Like, okay, it's one thing to lose again in the finals, but you cannot go into this summer and you did not win or lose the championship in the last round. You know what I'm saying? You can't. It's gonna be a
At least make
long.
it out the conference.
Yeah, you can't. You know what? I'll give it to you. You make it to the finals, you lose to a better team, and you still hoop. Sometimes that shit just happens. But you can't go into the summer and your ass didn't even make it out to the Eastern Conference again. After you should have last year, they should have most definitely been in the finals last
Should
year.
have ran
Like,
through that team.
ran through the East last year. And now you can't. Like, what is this? I mean, I get like Saturday, yeah, it was injuries, but still, Tatum just don't. I'm gonna have to still run that game back this week at some point, or at least watch the fourth. But when the Celtics just always look like they just went off talent, like the shit against the Cavs. Wasn't that this last week too? Cavs,
Yeah,
Nuggets,
Tuesday night.
Yeah, Tuesday.
Tuesday
The
night, he had
Cavs
22 in the first, and then 4 points in the second half.
What is
Tuesday, I
that?
was ready to get on. Like, I wasn't having.
It's almost like a
So by the end
benefit
of
of
the
the.
week,
Like, he can afford to do that because there's so many good pieces around him, but you don't want him always falling in that mode. That's
No,
the kind of tricky part.
exactly. Yeah,
He can still make the right reads and be like, "Oh, you're making good passes still," but like there comes a time where it's like you want the ball in your best player's hands.
Yeah, absolutely. And he just looked. The offense. He looked really bad on Thursday night. I'm missing on Thursday night, and I just don't understand the Celtics, man. Like, I don't understand why they had what's my man Porzingis guarding Jokic. That's a mismatch every time. They had somewhere line up with what's the little point guard
Pritchard.
He was guarding Jokic. I didn't understand what was going on there. Like, they all look lost, and they always seem like they.
To be fair, there's no really good matchup for
No,
Jokic.
it's not.
Yeah,
No,
that's a
no,
good
no,
point,
no.
yeah.
It's not. It's not.
They like
It's
putting
not at
Drew
all.
on those guys sometimes, but he's
Drew
not
was
gonna do it
cooking
against
Jokic
Jokic.
at one point. They had to switch that. I ain't gonna lie. In the last 2 minutes, they didn't have Drew Holiday. It would have been even worse than what it was because he was hitting down a lot of big shots as well.
Yeah,
But
big shots.
Joe Mazzulla and Tatum always look lost in tight moments. I don't understand. And if your head coach and your best player look lost, everybody else is going to be lost. I just don't. I don't know. I don't know how to read these dudes, man. Like, I just don't know. When they playing top talent.
Exactly. We got to see them against these top teams in these series, like, to see exactly what we're getting. Because this addition of Porzingis, Derek White stepping up this year, it's been nice.
Yeah.
Really talented team, but come crunch time, we can see them fold. Like you said, Joe Mazzulla's not been tested like that, and they look lost. Tatum too.
They look lost.
JB is going to be suspect, and sometimes you just know it's going to happen. You hope Porzingis is healthy, but it's been a talent-heavy team that's been rolling through, and they got to pull it together to make that deep run.
Because it's
Their
easy
offense
to
plays like a 2K team.
Honestly,
they switch hunt. They switch hunt a ton.
Yes, they do.
They run 5 out. They drive and kick a lot.
Yep.
And
you got two guys at almost 7 feet and up who will shoot a 3. Horford and Porzingis, like, they can do a lot of things on O.
It makes sense, but it's like, it's
a
just
lot of
tricky
people don't,
sometimes.
I think everybody got the same question marks when it comes to the Celtics, man. It's like the only team that can get in their way is themselves. I feel it's like they're really that talented, but it's only gonna take you so far. So,
hey, Luke Cornett been doing his thing still for no reason.
He has for them.
I just going really crazy against the Suns.
I gotta really watch this shit now. You said
I'm tired. It's so upsetting. Just really is.
Hey, he was just being big and dunking the ball and standing in the way of
just
people.
Standing in the way. God,
I'm gonna check this.
Sometimes it pays to be 7 feet. Like,
it does.
It is what
was that a ABC Saturday night game? Was it a league? The Celtics and the Celtics and the Suns.
Yeah, it was.
It was? Okay. I don't know why I don't have no idea why I didn't turn that shit on. No clue.
It was on the back burner for me.
Yeah, what else? It was so much hoops on yesterday. Like, I wasn't even thinking about that.
There was a big slate. I was watching UFC. I was watching college basketball.
It was a lot
going on this whole weekend.
NBA was kind of like on the back burner after Friday for me. I ain't gonna lie. Today
there weren't many good games on yesterday either. It was a lot of blowouts.
It was. Any other NBA news before we start talking about these girls?
We'll see how Sengun's report comes back. He got injured tonight.
Mobley's injury. Cat went down.
Oh yeah,
Ben Simmons out for the year.
We're not talking about Ben Simmons. He got unlimited PTO. We're not talking about him.
Okay, I'm just gonna put my phone down. We rolled some next one there.
No, we got Cat with the meniscus. Sorry, Jonah.
I was not. Why'd they have to drop that before I woke up? That's
that
crazy.
was crazy. I said, I know my man ain't see this shit. I know it.
Put my phone back down.
Early.
Put my head back on my pillow.
Yeah, it was early. I'm like, God damn. Mobley got hurt, but I don't know what he hurt. What did he hurt? I don't know what Mobley. Ankle. And Sengun was talking before we got on that it might be nasty.
Lower body.
Yeah, I'm straight on that. Get well soon.
I just say you hope he is. I mean, it's not looking great if he has to sit the rest of the season. You just hope he's ready for off-season workouts, gets back in form. It's like the Rockets aren't playing for a ton, but it still sucks.
Yeah, it does suck. He was hooping. He was really. You could
really
tell
nice game.
His game was going to the next level for sure. Yeah, well, nothing else that really caught my eye this week. The bullshit that happened with LeBron on Friday, that shit was funny. You know that the guy that always does all the voiceover stuff, he got what they were saying. He was basically telling them like happy National Women's Day. You could read his lips. Yeah, he was basically saying that, and they were just saying thank you. The laying on the shoulder.
I hate the internet.
The laying on the shoulder. I'd have been fucking scared driving home. I'd have been petrified, dog. Oh my god! But
if
then
you don't have that instant, like, it's a wrap.
And he played it cool. Brown. You saw his hands the whole time. He was playing it cool. Kurt Rambis woman grabbed his arm and shit. I'm like, but he played it cool. But that shit was funny. That man.
But then when Jimmy Bus does it, I'm like, hey, that's my boss though.
Yeah, man.
I get it, but hey, she still got the check.
Hey, Jenny Bus is my hear me out.
Hey, I follow you on Twitter enough to know that.
All right, you let me rock, my man.
I'm not mad.
My man. Yeah, I mean, hey. Y'all go, hey. Dr. Umar got to understand on that one.
Have a lot of money.
Oh, God.
I'm just saying. Anyways, outside of that, it wasn't too much other. Oh, we're going to talk about this shit later. The trend on TikTok about 90s hoop, we're gonna talk about that shit later.
Y'all gonna have to get into on that. Yeah.
Yeah, we got you. Oh yeah, we got you.
Long story short, people are finally actually watching the games instead of just talking about it. That's about it.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah. They're watching.
They really went back and watched.
They watching them, but we'll get to it.
Took them a long time.
We're gonna get to it because there's so much false stuff on both sides. We'll get to it. It's been fun. I've been enjoying it. But since today has been the girls' tournaments outside of Big 12. We had the Big 10 championship. We had the ACC. We had the SEC and the Pac-12. Is women's basketball leaving Pac-12 as well, or is it just football leaving? Or all sports is leaving going to the Big 10?
Which sucks because the Pac-12 women's is fun.
Yeah, that's a nice little. Ooh, I didn't realize that.
So that whole thing is coming to the Big 10.
I'm unsure if it's that, but I know it's getting broken up. I haven't dug into the details with sports by sports because I know it's all college football driven.
Yeah, so I don't know if it's like basketball is involved with this or what. They always talk about football. So I don't know if it's
money yet.
Yeah, I gotta find this out now. I gotta see. But anyway, so the first game of the day. Yeah, I don't know if y'all watch these games. I'm gonna run through this shit quick. Iowa played Nebraska in the championship. Nebraska was handed to them. Caitlin Clark had a terrible first half, and then she ended up ended up with 30. She had like 4 at the half, 6 or some shit. They went into overtime. I don't know. The final score was like 82-76. I don't even have it pulled up.
Nebraska had like an 8-point lead with like 2 minutes left.
Yes, they did. It was nasty. Yeah, they couldn't. Caitlin Clark really started showing like how she's above everybody in them last 2 minutes. Like she's
gonna unload the clip.
Yeah, she did her thing all over. They won.
Iowa fans, it was a damn home game for them.
It was because it was in Minnesota.
It was those lines have been crazy.
Yeah, because it's general admission for second deck, and it was all Iowa fans.
How long before the doors opened they were out there? 6-8 hours or something like that?
I think so. Yeah, early. Super early out there. I can't stand that long.
The picture of her with the trophy, that was dope though.
A lot of people are killing the photographer for it.
Just hate it. It's a cold picture.
A lot of people don't like
Kobe,
a lot of people
Kobe
because it's Kobe, yeah. And
everybody's
apparently in the women's hoop community on Twitter, a lot of people don't like her, the photographer. So that made it even more nasty because I didn't know this until I started reading comments.
I couldn't name one I don't know names like that with people.
Yeah.
No, I know
you
either.
Unless I'm invested in it.
Yeah, I just know this. I know the photographer because she's a photographer. Crazy. She's a sports photographer. That's the only reason I know her. And then I kept seeing other people quote tweeting it and talking crazy. I'm like, damn, people don't like this shit. Oh,
maybe it's because it was I'm sure there's the crowd that's it's not a national championship. You can't pose that. People were making fun of. I think Dalton Connect on Tennessee was going crazy after a game. I think because they won SEC. I want to say something like that. They won something, and he was all hyped up, and people were throwing a fit. It's like one team wins it all.
Yeah, that's my thing.
Let these kids have some fun.
Let them. Baseball players, they win anything. They're popping champagne in the MLB. They win a division. They popping champagne. They win a wild card. They champagne. Division what round? Champagne. And so forth. Each round. Like basketball. I'm so glad we even basketball the only sport where nothing can evolve. Basketball is the only sport where we don't appreciate our greats. It's always some bullshit in sports. Like baseball,
you got to do what Mike did.
Oh my God!
You can't be Mike.
Yes,
you got to do what the Lakers did. Great. You can't be the Lakers. Yep.
Oh my God! It's like baseball is kind of getting better because I think NBA the hoops are still worse than baseball because there's still people talking about Babe Ruth this, Babe Ruth that. Like, come on, man. Like, chill out. But it's like in hoops, that's why that's 90 shit is going on. Like in hoops, it's like. Can nobody be good? Like it's eras, man. Like we can get into that. I can talk about that shit for forever. But we move on from
just moving sport too. So
yeah.
You'd think naturally people would catch up.
Right. Iowa won a third straight Big Ten championship. So shout out to Kalen Clark.
That's 3 times in 4 years. That's
repeat.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. That's
3 and 4.
Impressive. What else we got? ACC. Was Notre Dame versus Virginia Tech? No.
NC State.
NC State. That's right. NC State. Hannah Hidalgo is a dog. We're going to probably have to make some rides up to South Bend because she's a freshman and they won. They was a 4th seed in the tournament. 4th seed. They won the ACC championship. Yeah, they was handling them. They was doing their thing. It was a I won't say it was handling. It was a good game between both teams. It was physical. They letting them play. I don't know why refs let girls play or women play more than the men. Like women can be physical as fuck. Cause
it's probably less vertical and more.
I guess so
on the ground.
Because
I don't know.
This next game from the ACC tournament championship to the SEC championship with LSU and South Carolina.
Man,
from the jump, I watched every minute of this. The referees had no control. They let them be a little bit too physical at the beginning, especially Cardosa and Angel Reese. They was bumping and pushing and slapping,
grabbing
and
hair,
grabbing hair. Yo,
dog, it was physical. Everybody was physical on the court.
No wonder.
I'm not gonna put it off on that one
Cardosa's
person.
hair when she was running away from like a made basket. It was just.
Yes. Was nasty.
LSU's been crazy all year with all types of storylines.
Yeah, they have been.
Stuff even going into last year. And South Carolina's a team to beat, so.
Yep. The refs let them go. And in the middle of the game,
equation.
It is. 4th quarter, let's see what happened. 4th quarter, Floje fouled somebody intentionally. And at this point, South Carolina's probably about to win the game. So you know how it is. Somebody be hyped up. You be clapping in somebody's face. And her name was Ashlyn, number 2. She's a dog-ass center for us. South Carolina breeds centers and power forwards. I don't know what it is, but they keep just they lose one, they gain one. They lose one, they gain. But she was clapping and doing that and screaming. Floja didn't like it. Emotions get the best over. She pushed her. She shouldn't have did that because it's not like she was in her face, but she was walking to the bench. She know how we all play basketball. You crossing paths. See, she doing her thing. She pushed her, and then Cardosa, 6'7", 6'8", came out of nowhere like a fucking left tackle and floored Floja on the ground. So I don't have no problem with her.
The other was just like general pushing, like getting a little physical. Like that's
this
really...
This one is what really did it.
Like a little line you kind of cross.
Yeah, Floja, she kicked it off. She played her part. Cardosa, I hope I'm saying her name right, finished that shit. So that's when everything started. She floored her ass. I'm talking about pancaked her ass.
Honestly,
her brother, Floja's brother came out the stands. That was crazy.
Bro.
Quick.
First of all,
appreciate the backup, bro. Not,
yeah, if it's not a street ball game, I'm not coming. I can't come on the court. It's people come out the stands.
I got my peoples watching.
Yeah, man, there's so much shit happening. Benches. I'm like, here we go.
Cardosa's armpit. He's looking.
Oh yeah, he stepped back.
Damn, what am I gonna do?
It took them 20 minutes. They figured out what was going on. Cardosa got kicked out the game. Of course, I knew that was going to happen. I thought Floja would have kicked her out too, but they didn't. They made it do like technical. So basically, LSU finished the game with 5 players. South Carolina finished with 6 players. They first said none of those players will be able to play in the first round. So they basically said LSU got to play with 5 players in the first round in the tournament and 6 for South Carolina. But then they doubled back. Then they said that was the wrong information. Cardosa cannot play in the first game, but everybody else who got kicked out can. So
that seems fair.
That seems fair.
I was thinking, if anything, next regular season, there you do it. Go over there.
You'll sit out against Mississippi Valley State in the first game of the year.
Yeah.
So LSU ended up losing anyway. Still, 8th SEC championship for Don Staley in 10 years. That's insane. That went into that shit overlapped into who was it? Stanford and USC. So USC won. Usually play horrible, but USC still won that shit. So that was good. That was the Sunday. USC pretty much handled Stanford. I'm
one after another.
Surprised they handled Stanford like that, especially with Juju being
on Stanford. What's her name? The blonde girl?
Cameron Brink.
Cameron Brink.
I saw she had a good score.
She's a hooper. They say she's top 2 coming out. So they say she's supposed to go to the Sparks after.
You know I don't stay up late for anything on the West Coast.
I know you know. I know you ain't watching no Pac-12 anything.
Yeah, I caught her name the other day. I was like, hey, she can
hoop. No, she definitely can hoop. She definitely can. But after that, it was a long. That was pretty much just footnotes of what happened today. That's basically what happened. It was a lot. Just one game go off, the next one go on, and it was men games going on and shit. It was Drake
NBA,
versus Indiana State. I missed that. I forgot to watch the second half, but Indiana State supposedly came back. I don't know if they won, but they did come back.
They lost by like 5-ish.
Okay, that was
like 21 down.
That was the squad.
They might be getting 2 bids though.
What's his name? Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Indiana State was projected to get the at-large bid, and then Drake won, so they get the automatic bid. So it's gonna be.
We're gonna see. I want to see Kareem Abdul-Jabbar in the tournament.
I think both are deserving. They're both good teams. They're good all season. Yeah. Indiana State was top 25 at one point.
Yeah, the records are good. That's just weird. I don't know how they do it. I don't want to be those people. I don't want to be the guys in the room to do the bracket. I don't want to be people part of the committee. It's too much.
It's all the quad 1, quad 2, all that stuff.
Much.
And then teams that don't play the teams get the disadvantage of it.
And
what's the ranking? The ranking that they do, whatever the index is.
They got
yeah. No, straight.
Too much.
Too much. Net ranking too, and
man, doing our bracket was nerve wracking, and we just did a randomizer for the seedings. It's like I just figuring out how you gonna even do this. Like, what the fuck? Like you said, these teams don't even play each other. You got to put you gotta rank each. You gotta rank them all in each region. No, I'm straight on that. But anything else we missed? Anything else we missed this week from Duke? Duke boys got a new commit. I forget his name. I'm sorry.
Big dude. I forgot his name. Yeah, I don't know.
Big dude.
But he's got a fun skill set.
Yeah, yeah. I forget his name.
What, he's 7'2"?
Something like that. I'm part of. I like Duke. I'm not ashamed to say it.
Oh, Duke, North Carolina, Saturday night.
Oh yeah.
North Carolina, unfortunately, looks like the real deal this year.
Oh yeah, they definitely want to.
That was with R.J. Davis having probably one of his worst stat lines of the year.
Yeah.
Yo,
like every time I've tuned in North Carolina game, he's had 20 plus.
No, yeah.
You need your white transfers.
Yeah, gotta keep one.
You do.
Always.
North Carolina, UConn. I mean, I guess you have to say Houston, but definitely UConn and North Carolina look like they're prime for a tournament run. I ain't gonna lie, man. Men's college ball has been, outside of a few people, has been real lackluster in certain. But towards the end, it picked up though. I will say that these last 4 weekends has been.
Yeah, you had a tweet saying that anybody watching this year should know more women's players than men's players, just because of the excitement. And I thought about it, and I was like,
if you're not really watching, if you're not really watching college hoops, you don't know these dudes. After Dillingham, you probably know Zach Edey, so you're gonna say him.
The thing about it is, it's just a lot of it's coincide with the draft class, because I mean, there's a fair share of international guys that are up top in the lottery. It's like you're only gonna know guys if they're college guys.
That's
like
true.
The college guys you're gonna know if they're draft guys, most likely.
No, facts. No, I'm with you on that. It's
the top 3 or top 4 picks are Euro guys, and then a G League Ignite dudes up there, Dillingham's, Shepard's up there now.
Top 10, it's probably 3 or 4 college guys.
Where else taking over?
It's still gonna be tournament though, so it's still gonna be fun. But you just don't know.
Next year's gonna be nice.
You know how like you usually know like the players' names. You don't know. Now it's like this year you know more women names. And I get it. Caitlin Clark got a lot of media attention this year, a lot. Then you had the freshmen coming in. You had all this shit, so I get it. But
I mean, the only college hoops I watched this year for men's was my squads and draft players. And like
I hear you.
2 teams in the top 25 up against each other.
No, yeah, it has to be that. It has to be like you said. Like I watched a lot of Minnesota this year. I really like they were fun. They were fun. And I
watched a lot of Kentucky because
you like Duke and rank.
That's it.
yeah. It's not like you're gonna watch a bunch of shit like I used to in the past. It's not.
I watched a lot of Kentucky this year.
Dillingham was fun.
Yeah,
just because they had Reed and Dillingham.
Illinois basketball, I used to be tapped in, but I don't got Big Ten Network anymore. Stuff's tough.
You get
I got you with links.
Yeah, or you can watch it on Fox. No,
when they're on, I try to catch them. But
Peacock, you got Peacock.
Illinois men's is.
I know somebody who got
Big Ten does have a lot of games on there this year, or at least they did.
You need a Peacock? I got you, man.
Illinois men's is goofy this year. They have like a crazy offense, but they play no defense. Like it's some wild games.
And we got a couple dudes who are gonna get some looks, so it's nice to watch them. Terrence Shannon Jr., Coleman Hawkins, decent names, but like you said, a lot of O, no D.
We'll see where it goes. The March Madness legend. So I love seeing the guys that rise up in the draft just because they have the good March Madness.
Oh yeah, that is always fun. That's always fun. Because imagine if say Curry never had that run at Davidson. Who knows?
That's a good point.
Felt like 10 spots.
Who knows? Like who knows if you
especially then
not have been a second rounder? Who know? You know what I'm saying? Who knows what the fuck would have happened?
I saw a clip of the RJ Hunter game winner brought back this week.
Man, it was a first rounder.
I
mean, even Dante DiVincenzo was not projected like where I think he went around 20th and he went stupid. I mean, they won that national championship by like 20.
No, the tournament helps a lot, man. I'm telling you, Curry.
So we'll see some guys getting that good boost.
We definitely will. Yeah. I don't got nothing else from this week of hoops before we get into this bracket, this tournament bracket. Y'all got anything else?
Nah, let's get it cracking.
No? We get it. You ready? Y'all ready for this? I'm ready. I'm actually excited. I did have to make one change. I messed up and put the wrong team for the Heat. It was the 13 Heat and not the 12. 13 Heat. They had that's when they had like 27 straight wins and shit. They was like 66.
Oh, when the Bulls snapped that record? Oh, that year?
The Bulls did break that record. That's right.
I know.
The Bulls has had a vendetta against them boys, man, for the longest. There should be a 30 for 30 for Bulls fans against LeBron. They hate this dude.
I feel like every team should have a nice little 30 for 30 made, just for like a little prime deck, or like 4 or 5 years, whatever. Like good.
Shit, people on YouTube be making little docu-series.
Yeah, they probably, YouTube be having the best ones, bro.
Give me like a random ass Paul George, Indiana Pacers, 10 for 10. See how they went crazy for a couple years.
Can y'all see that?
Those were some fun little squads.
Yeah, yes, look at you.
Man, let's get this shit cracking, boy. You feel me? Man, I'm excited about this shit, man. I'm just really excited to see what y'all are going to say. I don't know how y'all feel about any of this shit, really. Especially
we can only think about the first round matchups.
I'm just going into really it blind. I honestly haven't looked at like any of the matchups. I'm just like,
that's good.
I'm jumping right in.
I can't wait till everybody started doing the voting. I think
we got to have 2-1 vote anyways. So
yeah, and I can't wait just to see how the voting is going to be on Twitter. That is going to be to see. You really can see then like who watched what, how old people are. If you actually went back, what did you go to StatMuse? Did you go to basketball reference?
Mm-hmm.
What you do? You know what I'm saying? Like, so before we get into it, so we fill you in though, the 90s stuff. So basically, they're like, it's a trend on TikTok, and they're just killing 90s basketball. So basically, one dude started off with like a highlight reel of a bad spurt I think it was like,
I know the one.
In like 91 finals or some crazy shit. So it was bad. Like, if you don't have context from like that 91 finals, like the Bulls didn't play for like 10 days. It was just crazy rush. Like they was hitting the side of the backboard. It was insane shit. So pretty much they started off doing like highlight reels. I saw one nasty one. It was like, they was talking about Clyde Drexler cooking Jordan. Like, so pretty much.
It was good.
I think now that you mention it, I think I've seen Buddy talk about like some older games where he was like, look at this pull up. Kyrie would cook this dude.
Yeah, so I was like,
you get it.
So to me, it was like, it started being nasty. You know how the internet started being nasty. So I started seeing extreme Jordan fans and extreme LeBron fans just started spewing lies all over the internet. Just lies all over the place. Now, I feel like my age group and older started this shit because all everybody talk about from my age group say defense is this and this, and we did this and that and this. Listen, everybody who was saying that shit to has grown up and found out the internet. You got shit on YouTube. You have a whole app from the NBA that got a bunch of old ass games on there.
You can look it up on YouTube even.
On games. YouTube, you can find full games. You do all that shit. So
free.
Some shit is nasty. But I also tell everybody, like the new generation that's doing it, listen, we can make a highlight reel for everybody. It was nasty hoops. And some spurts, everybody, Jordan had nasty hoops, Bird, LeBron, Kobe, everybody had nasty hoops. So, but I did enjoy this. I did enjoy this. I think
Twitter is bad for NBA dialogue. TikTok
was bad, bro. You go down, you go on that
TikTok,
hashtag.
You can really just.
Oh my God! You get 10-minute videos
running with it,
just talking crazy.
Exactly.
But I did enjoy it. I will say, yes, I enjoyed it so much because the one thing I do hate, and I've always talked about this, is how people always talk about 90s hoops saying the defense was that, defense was this, but we only talk about 3 teams from the 90s. the Pacers, the Heat, and the Knicks. I'm not even gonna count the Pistons. They was done. They wasn't even doing shit in the 90s like that. So you can't say the 90s had full of defense when we only talk about 3 teams. So it's just nasty dialogue all over. Just appreciate hoops, man. We were talking about earlier.
That's what it really
changes.
is.
It just
you only
changes.
Get to watch these people for a short amount of time. Just shut up and enjoy.
Damn, like right.
I wish I would have enjoyed Kobe more. Honestly.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like I feel that. I feel like a lot of people. I felt like a lot of people felt like that. Like, damn, I wish I would have appreciated him more. And people are gonna feel the same way about LeBron. They're gonna feel the same way about Curry, KD, all these Joker. It's all these dudes.
You just have to do it for a couple of years. Like every single star I've disliked for like a 3-year period. And then after a while, you're like, okay.
Yeah, like
if you're still holding a grudge from 10 years ago.
That's my God, yes. When I asked a tweet, are you still mad at KD?
No grudges.
That shit was funny. The shit people were saying about KD, I was like, damn, y'all really are still mad.
I think that was dumb. Yeah. Do I care now? No.
Yeah, it's over.
Right.
With.
Like, yeah, like
he's on like his 4th team since
he's been gone.
You know how long ago that seems now? Him being on the Warriors? It's almost
like
gonna
Russ
be
is on team 5 since then.
Right.
Like Serge is gone. He out the league. Like just
I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. None. Like zero. Anyways, but that's just to fill you in. If you want to go back on it and look on it, you can go on Twitter. You know, shit always come on Twitter anyway.
Always.
Regardless. So if you want to, it's fun. It was fun. It's fun. It's still going on, but it's been really fun dialogue. Like it's been some truth coming out of it. Then there's been some lies. Like y'all just lying. Like you talking about Jordan. That was his second best finals against Portland. He averaged 35 for 6 games. And Clyde was good. It came out, it's like y'all was making, y'all really don't understand like how good these dudes were. Clyde Drexler was not a bum. Like
he was not a bum.
He's not a bum.
At that point, like, he was still considered the number 2 shooting guard.
He was. Like that was his second finals in 3 years.
He just walking.
Oh God! And what's funny, this meme came from that finals y'all was talking about. Like what the? Oh my God!
Did he do one about Jordan in a 3-point contest one year too?
Yes, he did.
Okay, yeah. That
people forget about that because Jordan
crazy.
was. Yeah, he did. He did. It's like it came out like, damn, y'all really disrespecting Michael Jordan. You don't have to say he's the GOAT. You don't have to, but you're really disrespect. That man outside of Magic and Bird saved the NBA.
Honestly.
Like, we wouldn't be even talking about the NBA right now, probably like we are, if he wasn't like he was. Like, he changed shit. But, hey, I don't want to get too deep in that shit, but it's crazy how we don't appreciate greats in hoops like they do on others. It's like, damn, it's like, you hear something like Tom Brady and Joe Montana shit, but God forbid you say somebody is better than somebody now in hoops. Jesus Christ.
Oh. That's why I just peep shit.
Yeah, me too. It's funny. Like, I do not talk Jordan versus LeBron. It's exhausting. But if you say a lie, I will correct you. But outside of that, so you're just saying lies at this point. But I'm not going to if you ask me Jordan or LeBron, I'm not getting in that conversation. I will not talk about it. Why are you still talking about it? Why? Well, like, why are we, you know what I'm saying, every day?
Let's move on. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
We get it.
We get that shit. So anyway, we got our bracket. It's our NBA March Madness bracket. We do 32 championship teams, the last 32. No repeats, no three-peat. You pick the best team from there. 4 teams from the 80s, 5 runner-ups. From 23 to 19? 23 to 19? Yeah, 23 to 19.
Yeah. 23-19.
Yeah, that's it. So here are the first round matchups. I know Zoe and Jonah didn't really look over. I didn't look over it all the way through. I looked at it enough because I did it. We randomized it. I didn't go in through here and picking where each team I want them to be, because if I keep randomizing it, I'll be matchup hunting at that point. That just takes away from it. So some of these teams I don't even remember. Some of these teams it's gonna be easy like this. I'm just gonna pick it. So we're gonna start on this left side. we got the 22 Celtics versus the 2007 Spurs. What y'all got? What?
Yo.
Hey, the 2007
We're talking about
Spurs.
A 30-year-old Tim Duncan, a 24-year-old Tony Parker, a 29-year-old Manu.
Versus.
Gotta run with the team that won here.
I'm going with the 07 Spurs. Yeah, I'm going with the 07 Spurs.
Yeah.
I would say so.
You're going with
repeat.
All right.
It'll be interesting to see if we have a runner-up who might fuck around and be the championships.
Oh my God, we never know. We got another matchup with a runner-up. We got the 2019 Warriors and the 2003 Spurs. Now, that 2019 Warriors was still good. It is lost because KD blew his Achilles.
Yeah. So are we talking a healthy KD?
I'm absolutely talking healthy KD.
Healthy KD? Yeah, right.
And healthy Clay. We're not doing injuries in this. This is a healthy team.
Injuries are turned off. All right.
Injuries are turned off. What you got? 03 Spurs.
With the Warriors.
I'm going with the Warriors too, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm going with the Warriors. That cheat code ass team.
The Spurs team won 60 games, but it's one of their weaker teams by roster, just like comparably to their other ones.
Yeah, wasn't Steven Jackson? No.
Yeah,
he
was.
Yeah, Steven Jackson was on that one.
Tony Parker was a big 20 years old.
The Lakers should have won that year. The Lakers should have been in the finals that year. But anyway, I already know where I'm going with this one. 2016 Cavs, last year Heat team. I think that's pretty easy.
I don't think I need to research this one.
Yeah, I think that's pretty easy. I think we all know about them. This is easy for 2001 Lakers, 94 Rocket. I think the 2001 Lakers is a top 5 championship team ever.
Ever?
They lost one game in the playoffs.
Rockets.
They lost one game.
It's a tough break for the Rocket.
It is. Because that 94 Rockets was a good team, but this wasn't Orlando Shaq. This was Lakers Shaq. And you had a
Lakers
Kobe.
Shaq.
You had Yeah, I'm going with the Lakers on that one. That team, they only lost to the Sixers one game, and that's when Iverson went nuts in game 1. They wasn't losing that year.
The step over.
Yes. All right, this is the one where I'm interested to know what y'all got to say. We got the 86 Celtics versus the 89 Pistons. I'm interested
86
to know.
Celtics, we got 29-year-old Bird, 28-year-old McHale.
Right.
32-year-old Parrish, 31-year-old Johnson, 26-year-old Danny Ainge.
And who we got in the Pistons?
Free back injury, Larry Bird.
Rick Carlisle was on that team. I learned something new.
Rick Carlisle. Look at us. Learning something new.
89
I didn't even know he played in the league. That's news to me.
Oh, you know he played in the league? Oh, yeah. I didn't know he played on the Celtics, though. That's definitely news to me.
He was on the 89 Pistons, yeah.
You had Rodman. You had Isaiah Thomas.
Dumars.
Yeah,
Dumars. The team that swept the Lakers in the finals.
Yes, they swept the Lakers. The Lakers tried to...
Big Buddy.
The Lakers tried to three-peat that year. They ended up losing to the Pistons in 89. Man, this is tough for me. Who y'all going with?
I'm going to run with the Celtics.
You going with the Celtics?
I was thinking the same.
I'm going to run with the 86 Celtics because that's the year I was born. So,
there
we go.
You're beat anyway, so.
Yeah, I'm going to go with that one. Yeah, I'm going to beat right. It didn't matter who I picked in the first place because y'all was going with them. We have the 99 Spurs, their first championship versus the 83 Sixers. I'm going with the 83 Sixers. That's me. Y'all do y'all. They had Dr.
Let me take
J,
a look at this team.
Moses Malone.
Moses Malone versus David Robinson is a matchup.
Mo Cheeks.
You had Tim Duncan.
And you had rookie Duncan.
Is that rookie Duncan or second year Duncan?
Or
third year
Duncan.
Maybe second or third year Duncan. What did he come in, 97, 98?
Second year.
Yep. 97, 98.
What we got? Now, hold on. I gotta go back now. I gotta think now. Am I going with the Sixers or am I going with the Spurs?
Sean Elliott, Malik Rose on that team. Who else?
He was. Look at you, Avery Johnson.
Avery Johnson.
Man, who am I going with? Can you give me the 83 roster for the Sixers? Vinny Del Negro's on that team? Was he?
I don't think so. I think that was too late.
Yeah, it was too late.
Look.
Who was on that Sixers? He was not. Sixers, you got Mo Cheeks, you had Dr. J, you had
Mark Ivoroni.
Andrew Toney,
Mark Ivoroni. No baloney.
Shut up. Who you going with?
All the way. I don't know why I remember this for some NBA classic video.
Yeah, I'm like,
yo, some T-shirt.
This is a tricky one.
Tony.
It Mark is tricky. Ivoroni, yo, it's tricky.
I'm gonna give the Sixers my look just because I think the Spurs had better teams.
Mm-hmm. I like that. I'm gonna go with you on that one too. I think the Spurs have better teams on here as well.
I'm gonna give the Sixers their shine. They beat the Lakers in 4. You got Moses. Tough. You got Dr. J. Let's give them their run
in the 80s in 4. Yeah, go ahead.
Yep. Yeah. We got
Sixers with the dub.
We have the 2017 Warriors. So that's the first year with KD, right? Yeah, first year with KD. And the 85 Lakers. So let me tell you something. That 2017 Warriors was all world.
And we already got the 19 Warriors up here, too. The runner-up Warriors.
We're going to have a lot of Spurs, a lot of LeBron teams, and a lot of Warriors in the second round.
Let's see, that Lakers team
this was old
Magic.
Man Kareem, 37-year-old Kareem, 25-year-old Magic, 23-year-old James Worthy, 23-year-old Byron Scott, 33-year-old Bob McAdoo, Michael Cooper as well.
They bring back winning time.
I just don't know how that 85 Lakers team is going to beat the 2017
If you got
Warriors.
prime Kareem, then I'll run it back. But, man, he still put up 22 a game in his 37-year-old season.
He was still getting buckets, though, right? 37? But, man.
Yeah, 22 a game.
22 a game. Ooh, Kareem.
And this is tough.
I think it just has to be the Warriors.
I'm going with the Warriors.
Yeah. Warriors it is.
Yeah. It's tricky to
It is tricky.
But
this is fun though. The 2008 Celtics.
08 Celtics, no comp. Let's move on.
Yeah, I'm going with 08 Celtics too.
I'm ready to shit on the Raptors 19.
You was so ready for that. That's like the only matchup he knew by heart. Like he knew what he was doing.
The only hope the Raptors would have if you took all their players in their prime.
Yes.
But it was like young OG.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Siakam wasn't. He was getting
prime
there.
Marc Gasol. They need prime Marc Gasol.
Oh, here we go. Somebody had tweeted me about this and they said they couldn't wait for this matchup. The 96 Bulls, 2014 Spurs. That's the year the Spurs beat the Heat. And then the Bulls, that's 72-10 Bulls.
Someone said this was a matchup? This is easy for me.
You never know. Especially now with the 90s getting torn a new ass. You never know how this shit goes.
72-10.
Yeah, I'm going with the
Bulls.
Just for shits and giggles, Jonah, who you was going with?
I'd probably say the Bulls.
Yeah, I don't think that was the best.
It's so hard to remember my Spurs eras. It lasted so long, you really have to sit there and think about it for a second.
If Wade and Bosh wasn't toast in that finals, they would have won that. They both only averaged like 14 to 15 points a game.
I think D-Wade is at 15. Yeah.
Yeah, I think they would have won that.
I'm pretty sure Patty Mills or Corey Joseph hit some bullshit shots. One of them two.
Danny Green, Joseph, you already know the Spurs always had some.
Danny Green. I think that was the year where we thought he might win Finals MVP.
Yeah, and Kawhi did. And Kawhi ended up winning that shit. I ain't gonna lie to you. I appreciated the Spurs, but I hated their ass.
Hated them.
Hated them so much.
Good.
hated them. They are my whole all through high school. I just hated the fucking Spurs. High school, they boring as fuck, so you don't really want to watch them. They just you
don't want to watch them.
They
Exactly.
trying to see that shit. They playing the Lakers. You got
grew up
Kobe
with
and
the
Shaq.
team being good too.
Yeah, fuck all that. I ain't got time for this shit. But anyway, and right, the Bulls is my team. That's what I grew up with. All I knew was winning. That's all I knew. So the next matchup we got the 21 Suns. They lost to the Bucks. Was that 4-2? Yeah, they were up 2-0, weren't they?
They were up 2-0.
Yeah, they were.
I gotta watch that part. I never went back and watched that series again. Because wasn't Giannis
not
supposed to play? Did he have a knee problem?
He was hurt. Yeah.
Against the Hawks, he fucked up his knee.
Hey, check out the documentary on Amazon Prime for Giannis. Whatever
it's called. Good?
It's a good watch.
I heard that was good, and I heard the Curry one was good on Apple TV. If y'all got Apple TV. If you don't, I got it.
I don't. I'm going to find out.
I got it. Anyway.
All right.
21
Lakers.
Suns and 09 Lakers. 09 Lakers beat the Magic. Y'all got.
That's a damn good team right there, man.
This was a
21-year-old Andrew Bynum, 28-year-old Powell, 30-year-old Kobe, 29-year-old Lamar Odom. Derek Fisher's still somehow 34 in this, and he still played 6 more years. 23-year-old Trevor Ariza.
This Lakers for me, man.
I forgot about Jordan.
I had
Farmar.
the Lakers. Jordan Farmar was a nice little shooter. Yeah, I got the Lakers in this one.
It's got to be the Lakers. That team is.
Yeah, that was a good ass team.
Andrew Bynum.
Yeah, that was a good team. They could have 3-peat. They just lost to the Celtics. No, wait. They could have 3-peat for sure.
Did we ever get an update on Andrew Bynum after Philadelphia?
Man, I don't know where the fuck he is. I ain't heard nothing about no
chilling.
Overseas. Yeah, he got his money chilling.
All right.
We'll see. Next matchup we got the 2005 Spurs and the 22 Warriors. Oh, the Warriors beat the Celtics, and the 05 Spurs beat the Pistons. Who we going with?
Let me go look at the Spurs roster. I'm leaning Spurs.
I'm leaning Spurs too.
Me too. I think I'm going with Spurs. The 05 team was
because this is probably the weakest Warriors team on here.
Yeah, that's definitely the weakest Warriors team. For sure. 05 Spurs it is. We ain't even got to do no deep ass research on that one.
That's a good age for Duncan 28.
Oh yeah, that's prime.
22, Manu 27.
Prime.
You got Bruce Bowen doing bullshit.
Yeah,
Bruce Bowen locking up your 2.
You got Robert Horry out there doing bullshit.
Automatic
Big
from
shot,
corner.
Rob. Yep.
He was automatic from the corner. Bruce Bowen.
I know Sean Marks was on that team.
What a team! What a team!
GM Sean Marks.
Yeah.
Oh
yes,
damn!
Sir, back at the bench. Forgot.
GM Sean Marks. 2013 Heat. They beat the Spurs in 7. And then you have the 2004 Pistons beat the Lakers in 5.
The Karl Malone, Gary Payton Lakers.
Yes. Who y'all going with?
I got the Heat.
I got the Heat, brother.
I respect that Pistons team, but that's a tough break.
LeBron was 2013. LeBron might be the best player ever. So
the best version.
Yeah, yep. I'm never going to. You can argue 2013 Heat or 2018 Bron. And
what? Tayshaun Prince? That's what you were going to throw at LeBron? No, right, we're good.
You saw what LeBron did to
no disrespect.
Wait, did y'all see what LeBron did to the Pistons when he's on the Cavs as a young LeBron? Come on, man. Please.
How many? What? 20-something straight?
22 straight, I think. 24, something crazy. I'll never forget that game. Oh, my God. I was in Detroit for that, too, visiting family for that. That was a great night for me.
Talking mad shit.
Mad shit. You already know I was. Next matchup, we got the 2020 Lakers, Bubble Lakers, which that was a really good team. People actually forget that team was good. The 2006 Heat.
Hey, pull up the Heat roster.
You got
24-year-old Dwayne Wade.
Yep, Shaq.
Got 33-year-old Shaq.
Alonzo Mourning.
Jason Williams, Antoine Walker, UD, Alonzo.
James Posey. Gary Payton.
Jason Capono.
I was waiting for it. I knew he was on that team. You had the sniper, too.
What we doing? The 2020 Lakers had, you already know Bron and AD. You know, Danny Green, KCP, Dwight.
Rondo.
Rondo. You had Kuzma.
That was such a good team,
Caruso.
too.
I feel like there's another big man I'm missing on that team.
Kostas Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, he was on there. Was DeAndre Jordan on the Lakers at the time? Was that the next season?
No, JaVale.
Yeah.
JaVale. Man, this is a hard one.
I'm leaning Heat.
I'm leaning Heat too.
But it's Heat. That's where we're going.
Because that Lakers team is good, but that's a lot of vets back there still. You riding Bron.
Hey, Shaq wasn't Lakers Shaq, but he was still dominant. Don't get that shit
absolutely.
twisted.
He was 33, but he still had 20 game that year.
Yeah, don't get it twisted. He was gonna be a fucking problem. Like
that was probably his last couple like really great years.
Yep. Brown was gonna probably still get here. Yeah.
But
he wasn't gonna.
He only got that Phoenix All-Star because it was in Phoenix and he was there.
I think so. Yeah.
By then he was. Yeah.
I don't even think he was averaging 20 in Phoenix at all.
I don't think
he was doing 18. Honestly.
Time to fact check.
Yeah, it is.
17.8.
Damn, I said barely 18.
18.
I never even looked at that. I look at Shaq's stats all the time, but I always find myself when I get to Miami, I like fade away and look at something else.
Hey, shout out to Basketball Reference for getting on page with Baseball Reference and actually listing where they were voted in for awards. Because they used to not to do that.
Yes, I do like that.
Like
I
they
like
have
that a lot.
It's fourth place for Defensive Player of the Year and stuff like that. Because they always had it on baseball ones, but they never had it on the basketball ones. So.
No, I like that too. That's definitely a good addition they did add to that.
Caught my eye.
06 Heat, I like that shit. That's for like just that helps you with different figuring out things. So you know how that can tell a bigger picture, a broader picture. Like, damn, it was voted second, it voted third. You know,
this is fun to look at.
Yeah,
look at the voting some years
because you don't remember exactly where they were at, and if it's all right there in one spot, it's a good look.
Absolutely. Next round, we got the 2021 Bucks. Giannis beat the Suns 4-2. And the 2015 Warriors beat the Cavs 4-2.
Is that the first Warriors chip?
First Warriors chip. What we doing?
Chip.
The bullshit chip. Oh, here we go. Who we got? Man, I'm trying to think. The 15 Warriors, you got of course, you got the core, you got Sean Livingston, you got David Lee, you got David West, you got Iggy.
Those were good Iggy years too.
Yes, and he was a Finals MVP.
Impact. I'm just yelling up from the bench, Iggy.
Yeah, that was the last
on that chip. We all know it.
I know.
I'm gonna go with the Bucks because I'm a hater.
You going with the Bucks?
Honestly, the Bucks' size in that matchup, I get it. Warriors gonna shoot, but Brook Lopez gonna shoot too.
It's tough because I respect the Warriors teams because they're so good, but at the same time, I really like this Bucks team a lot.
I really like that.
Was a fun team.
I'm going with the Bucks.
That was a fun year.
I'm going with the Bucks.
Write them in.
I won't be too mad about a Warriors team not getting through. We already got two.
Yeah, me either.
Yep.
Not saying pick their best
not
two.
Saying not saying that swayed our opinion, but it definitely helped. I'm just not gonna lie.
I think we picked their best two teams. I'd say.
Yeah, we did. I think so. Yeah, we already did that. This one we got the 2011 Mavs that beat the Heat 4-2, and we got the funny enough the 92 Bulls that beat Portland 4-2.
Okay, 92
I need to do my research on this Bulls team. I feel like you always get caught up in the mid 90s ones more than this one.
I think the 92 Bulls team is my favorite Bulls team. I feel like that's the best version of Jordan in 92. I feel like
26-year-old Scotty.
I feel like that team was just going to win regardless.
That team really had it rolling, is what people say.
They did. If you go back and watch it.
And that's unfortunate for the Mavs.
It is.
They do a damn Bulls team.
Yeah.
They can beat the Heat, but they can't beat the Bulls. It's all right.
I'm going with Bulls. I'm sorry. I just can't.
I think you have to.
Are y'all going? Okay, we're going with Bulls. That's 2011 Mavs. I don't even know who they're going to beat on this. I'm trying to even look.
Honestly, when I took a first look, I was like, this might be one of the weaker championship teams on the list.
Yeah.
They just caught a good matchup and a good year, because that was a shortened year too.
Was it a short year the first year they won? Or was it the second year?
Yeah, that was the lockout year.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
The first year? Are you sure?
Let's take a look.
I thought the Heat when LeBron first won his first one was lockout year. We can double check.
Nah, that was year 2.
Which year are we talking? 2011. So
pretty sure.
Oh, that was the year after.
Oh, my bad. That
was 12.
Hey,
11, 12.
It's all good.
Right, well, I'm still hating on the Mavs.
Shout out to Rodriguez Bobois.
Oh, Rodriguez Bobois.
What a guy.
What a guy.
I did not know Corey Brewer was on that team.
On the 2011, games. They had some of everybody on that team. That was everybody on that
Corey
team.
Brewer. My dog.
But they mounted up. We're gonna win this shit together. Anyway,
Brian Cardinal.
That's when I started to acknowledge Jason Terry as a 3-point shooter. That's how he ended up on that list. So high.
Yeah,
up.
he was on fire with the Mavs, especially that year from 3.
He played a long time.
A long time. Slept
long
on.
ass time.
I remember playing with him in Kobe Bryant courtside. Head was big as hell.
What a game! I just saw a commercial for that game, like just on some comp video, like
Bring it
old
back.
commercials. Man, what a game! NBA courtside. Next matchup, we got 23 Nuggets, so last year's team, versus 2020 runner-up Heat. I'm going with the Nuggets. I think that's obvious for me.
Yeah.
I think it's Nuggets easily for this.
Yeah,
right.
We good.
Let's see how many repeats we got. Not too many.
What a second. I'm just going to go right back to the top.
2 Bulls teams. We got 2 Warriors teams. We got how many Bron
2
teams?
Heat teams.
2 Bron teams.
2 Bron teams. That's pretty balanced for going through one time. Not even thinking about it.
No, yeah, facts.
I thought it was going to be a lot more messy.
Yeah, me too. I think it got pretty even. We got the 07 Spurs versus the 2019 Warriors.
Going with the Spurs.
You going with the Spurs? I need to.
Wait, we said a healthy KD.
Everybody's healthy. Team. We're not. Yeah, we're doing. Everybody's healthy.
This 19 Warriors runner-up team is about to be a sleeper.
It is because look,
because we got a healthy KD.
They was healthy going into the finals. He played, right?
True.
So, but I'm not gonna put injuries on for a bracket. That takes away the fun. Because if you do that, it's gonna be hella teams. People had injuries all over the place, but
we can't have a runner-up win this bitch though.
You can't. That's the fun of it. March Madness. Straight up.
If healthy,
the 19 Warriors
were probably the best championship team we've seen.
Right, that's crazy as fuck.
I'm with it.
Yo. Are y'all going? So we going with the 19 Warriors? I can't even remember the 07 Spurs team.
07 Spurs, 30-year-old Tim Duncan, 24-year-old Tony Parker, 29-year-old Manu, Brent Barry, Bruce Bowen.
Brent Barry.
I'm going with Warriors. I'm sorry. I can't do it.
This Warriors team's about to...
We got the 20... Oh, my God. The 2016 Cavs versus the 01 Lakers.
Let's go take a look at these Cavs. I don't think we looked at them in the last one.
I don't think we did either, but...
I'm talking Dellavedova went crazy that year in the playoffs, or in the finals.
Did. Okay, but look. Who is guarding Shaq on the Cavs that year?
Tristan Thompson?
No. I'm sorry. Not guarding well.
I'm sorry, Bron.
I'm sorry too.
This is a 0-1 Lakers. I can't. Yeah. This ain't no way I can do that one. I'm sorry, my boy. First Bron team is up out of there in the second round. 86.
He's been on some bad championship teams.
He has.
He just carried them.
Yeah. 86 Celtics versus the 83 Sixers.
We're running with the Celtics.
Me too. Celtics it is. I'm not even gonna go too deep on that one. All right.
I like how we talked most of the players the first round. We'll touch on it a little bit, but
if we need it.
Yeah, if we need it. 17 Warriors versus the 08 Celtics. Now, do you think KG can deal with KD?
That would be fun to see. That would be really fun to see.
Because KG was still KG in 08. Like, he was still...
But who the hell is guarding... How old is KD here? I mean, it's still hard to guard him right now.
It's going to be hard. I'm not saying 7 years ago. Slow him down. I ain't saying slow him down.
27? 27-year-old KD?
He got the length. He got the length to, to at least somewhat maybe try.
KG could move.
He can move, yeah.
He's not locking up on the three-point line, but
28-year-old Curry, a 26-year-old Clay, and a 28-year-old KD, and a 26-year-old Draymond.
So on the Celtics, you got Rondo, you got Pierce, you got Ray Allen, you got KG, you got Kendrick Perkins, you got Leon Poe, James Posey, Eddie House.
That's a good defensive championship versus an offensive champion.
Damn. Oh, what we doing here?
But I'm trying to hate on the Warriors.
This might be the best Warriors team.
This might
that won a chip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They won 67 games that year.
What did
this team also only lost one team. They lost one game in the playoffs.
Oh yeah. I'm sorry. It's Warriors.
It's the Warriors.
It's Warriors. I can't. Hey, when you lose one game in the playoffs, it's hard for me to even. It's hard.
That's dominating. Like you just can't.
Yeah.
Deny that.
You lose one.
That's probably their best championship team.
No, yeah, facts. Yeah, absolutely. On to the other
KD
side.
Was happy.
Yeah, he was.
KD and Draymond were happy together.
Oh my God, it was just. Here we go. 96 Bulls versus the 09 Lakers.
96 Bulls.
Once again, it's hard for me going against the 96 Bulls.
Yeah.
It really is.
Can't do it.
It's hard. 96 Bulls it is. We have...
Okay, now pull up the 05 Heat. We need this one.
I need you to pull up the 05 Spurs, my boy. The 2005 Spurs versus 2013 Heat. I definitely need to know the 05 Spurs roster again. Because on the 2013
There's so many
Heat,
of them, man.
Yeah, 2013 Heat, you got Wade, Bosh, you got Ray Allen, you got Bron, you got UD, Chris Anderson, you got Mike Miller.
Shane Battier there already.
Shane Battier.
You got Rio Chalmers holding it down.
You got Chalmers there. That's a very good team.
That's a good coaching matchup.
It is.
I didn't realize how quick Tony Parker got off his feet.
When did he come in the league? Tony Parker
he was in the 01 draft.
Yeah.
So 01-02 was his rookie year.
Gotcha. So he came in the
15 point per game scorer year 2. Just like
he came into the league getting championships like in 2 years, started winning championships.
So he was 22, Duncan was 28, Manu was 27, Bruce Bowen, Brent Barry, who else? Robert Horry, Rasho
Nesterovich.
Are we going to... the Spurs are gonna fuck around and not even have a team in this. Are we going Heat in this? Or are we going Spurs?
The funny thing about the Spurs is like they don't have like one outlier team, but they don't have one that's like bad. They're all just kind of that same. They're all like the same range.
Yeah,
this franchise has just been consistently good for the like.
Yes.
Like, oh, these guys aged. Well, someone else picked it up. This guy left. Someone else was there.
And it's hard for me to go. For me, I can't go over the 2013 Heat, man. It's just.
I was gonna go with the Heat.
Right, Heat it is. Sorry, Spurs. All right, we got.
Because what, Bosh is gonna step out and shoot a 3 over Tim Duncan? Like, I'll take that.
Yeah.
Give me Tim Duncan playing perimeter defense.
Damn, this team did play this. It's crazy. We got the 2021 Bucks versus the 2006 Heat. Silence.
Interesting one, but I think you have to. I think you have to lean the Heat again.
Are we leaning Heat? Yeah, because Shaq and they played defense. Shaq and Wade. Wade was like all worlds. Say what you want to say. Say what you want to say about the free throw
50-point closeout game. Giannis. You want to talk about dominating?
That'd be a fun matchup. Giannis versus Shaq.
Damn, do we go?
Giannis versus Shaq.
Are we going Bucks? I'm going. Fuck. I'm going Bucks.
I'm going Bucks. I'm going Bucks.
I'm going Bucks.
I respect it.
I don't think Shaq can fuck with Giannis right then and there. Something tells me it's like, yeah, I can't.
Put Drew on Wade and hope he can slow him down.
Yeah, pretty much. 92 Bulls versus the 23 Nuggets.
Jones was probably having some thoughts on this matchup.
It'd be fun to see Jokic versus Jordan.
It would be fun just to see how they gonna guard him, because the Bulls, every championship they played, they never had to play a for real big man. They played power forwards. They never had to play the center.
Power forward.
They didn't have to play a really dominant center. So I don't know how they will be.
Bill Laimbeer versus, or not Bill Laimbeer. Bill Wennington against.
Bill. Wait, who was 92? Cartwright in 92.
Cartwright.
Bill Cartwright.
Too many Bills.
Bill Cartwright.
Wennington
You got Horace.
Right?
Horace Grant. Yeah, Will Perdue, Cliff Livingston. Stacey King. Yeah, Stacey King, Sean Williams. No, Scott Williams. I mean,
Scott
Craig.
Williams, yeah.
Craig Hodges, John Paxson.
Is this off the top?
Off the top. I'm not.
Look at you.
It's off the dome.
This man is Basketball Reference. Okay.
Who else was on that damn team, man? Bobby Hansen was on that team. It was a bunch of.
I don't even know this guy.
He was a shooter, but he didn't always play all the time. He might have came in 93. Who knows? But this is my favorite Bulls team, so I'm going with the 92 Bulls.
Yeah, I'm gonna run with the Bulls too.
All right. You gonna call us some homers? I don't give a fuck.
I don't care.
It's hard to argue against the Bulls teams. It's tough.
It is. I'm sorry. I don't give a fuck what y'all been saying about them on TikTok. If you actually watch, I can't do that. I can't really do that. But anyways, back to the other side. 19 Warriors versus the 2001 Lakers.
We at the Elite Eight.
We at the Elite Eight. At the Elite Eight. What we got here? The Elite Eight. We got the 19 Warriors, 2001 Lakers, 86 Celtics, 17 Warriors, 96 Bulls, 2013 Heat, 21 Bucks, and 92 Bulls. What an Elite Eight.
Yes. That's a good group to be in right there.
That's a good Elite Eight. So, we got 19 Warriors versus the 01 Lakers. Me personally, I'm going
with 01. This fucking backup team.
I'm going with 01
come
Lakers.
To an end.
Yes, it's coming to an end. It's coming to an end. It gotta go.
Not
01 Lakers.
Not this one.
No. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Let's do that. Boom. Go. All right. 86 Celtics, 17 Warriors.
I'm sorry,
now this Warriors team. Yeah, now the Warriors.
I'm sorry, Boston.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Bird. I can't. No,
Larry's getting put in the blender, unfortunately.
Yeah, he is. That team is getting put in the blender in that game. I'm sorry. That's way 86 to 2017. The game changed way
Steph
too much.
Curry.
Yeah, that's no. I'm sorry. They have problems with Isaiah Thomas. No, I'm sorry. I can't do that one. To the other side, we got 96 Bulls versus the 2013 Heat.
This shouldn't be this hard.
It shouldn't.
Let me go look at the Heat roster. I don't think we've looked at them yet.
Right, let's pull up I need to phone a friend.
Yeah, like 96 Bulls. So 96 Bulls, you got Luke Longley, Rodman, Scotty, Ron Harper, Jordan. Then you got Kukoc, Winnington, Judd Bushler. You got Steve Kerr off the bench. You got Randy Brown off the bench. He's off the dome again. This is just
I see you. Go ahead.
I'm trying to think who else is on the team in '96. I know I'm missing Jason Caffey. They had a crazy ass bench.
Yeah,
the bench
back,
you didn't know.
Back end dudes. Yeah,
the bench was crazy. You didn't know their names, but they was crazy. They rolled just fine. I don't know. This is hard, man.
Stylistically, they match up pretty well because neither have like a true big.
They do. They match up well.
Hey,
Jonah, who you going with, Jonah?
Scotty on LeBron and Jordan on Wade.
Have to be.
Probably.
Has to.
I'd say so.
You put Jordan on LeBron, LeBron's gonna cook Jordan.
Post.
I'm sorry.
Post.
He's gonna cook him.
I'm posting.
He's too strong for him. You gotta put Pippen on him. Magic Johnson was too strong for Jordan. Clyde was too strong for him at times, so I know
Jordan wasn't like that big of a dude. He was strong, but he wasn't like
nah.
Later in his years, like in '96, he was like really cut the fuck up when he came back. Everybody say he was on steroids, but that's another conversation.
Remember that baseball?
Everybody say he was on the steroids. Anyways, Jonah, who you going with? 96 Bulls or 13 Heat?
Let me look at the ages. Let's get some cross comparisons.
Hey, this
it's
shit
a
is
tough
hard.
one to go through. We need all the factors.
Oh man, ages matter.
I'm more interested in. So we got 31-year-old Wade, 28-year-old Bron. So it's like prime Bron. The last couple of years of Wade being good.
Yep.
It's hard to gauge Bosh because he was still really good. It's just like his role was different. So
yeah. Jordan was 18 and 10 or 18 and 8 still.
Yeah.
For Bosh, good numbers.
I know Jordan, Rodman, and Pippen was in their early 30s, like 30 to 32.
96.
I think that's what it was with their ages. But they were really good in 96. Clearly.
32-year-old Jordan.
32-year-old Jordan.
I think I'm going to go Heat here.
Okay.
For the main stipulation that I'm looking ahead.
Okay. Zoe, who you going with?
Do I have to go?
Yes, you do.
Shit. This is super tough.
It is.
Because the homer in me is still riding with this 96 Bulls, but a 13 Heat team, like we said, Bron was probably top tier Bron at that point.
Going Heat?
I'm gonna go with the Bulls. I'm going with the Bulls, man.
You going with the Bulls? I'm going with the Heat. I'm going with 13 Heat.
I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that at all.
21 Bucks, 92 Bulls. I'm taking off jump.
Okay.
I'm going with 92 Bulls off jump.
Now I feel better about 96.
I think
Bulls
I can agree.
Yeah, I'm going 92 Bulls off jump.
I kind of cheated there looking ahead, but
it's hard not
28-year-old Jordan, 26-year-old Scotty.
Yeah, give me. Yes, that's no brainer.
It's an easier decision to make. I'll push it.
So we're from 96 Bulls to the 92 Bulls versus the 2013 Heat. Like, this got any easier.
Yes.
Now it gets busy.
Yes,
they get the joy of being in the Final Four, but now
the Final Four. Hey, I'm not mad at this. 2001 Lakers, 2017 Warriors, and 2013 Heat versus the 92 Bulls. You almost got all eras. Look at that.
I was just thinking that. Like,
you got Kobe in there, you got Shaq in there, you got Jordan in there, Pippen, you got LeBron, you got Wade, you got Curry, you got KD, you got Clay,
you got Steph.
I mean, it's kind of crazy that we ended up with this perfect route because you have like some of the best teams of all those years. You got like the best Warriors Curry team. You got the best Lakers Kobe team. You got the best Bron Heat team. And you can argue the best Bulls team, but so many of them are so good that
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Dang.
So this first matchup, 0-1 Lakers, 17 Warriors.
The 17 Warriors team. It really might be up there.
Pull up the 0-1
Lakers. Healthy.
We got
like
fucking...
KD does not understand what he did that year with this cheat code ass free agency.
We got Varejao going up against Shaq though, so get Draymond doubling. Right. Call that day.
Oh, Varejao was there. I forgot about that.
Which team
So how do you? I need the 0-1 Lakers. I know you got Lakers. Fisher, you got Ori, you got Rick Fox. Of course, you got Shaq and Kobe. You got Glenn Rice that year.
Devin George on that team.
I think Glenn
Augsburg University legend. Why do I know that?
I have no idea.
Because it was back home at the place that we used to practice at for basketball.
Oh, there you go then.
Because it's in the Minneapolis area.
Oh, damn.
His face was on the side of the gym.
Oh, that's hilarious.
That's Devin George.
Right. But
I'm like, who the hell is this guy? Why is he in a Lakers jersey? Anyways, we got 28-year-old Shaq, 22-year-old Kobe, 26-year-old Derek Fisher, 31-year-old Rick Fox, 35-year-old Horace Grant. Bench pieces, we got Isaiah Ryder, Ron Harper, old man Ron Harper, 37.
Old man Ron Harper.
Robert Horry.
Robert Horry, he's still young. He came from the Rocket. Damn. This is hard. I love the 0-1 Lakers team so much too. Like
both teams only lost one game and it was in the finals. Well, nobody has the advantage there.
You know the factors again.
Do you know this is what it is? Who got the biggest mismatch? The Lakers with Shaq?
I think the Warriors are more likely to slow down Shaq than the Lakers are to slow down Curry and KD.
Warriors. Because Rick Fox
slowing down Shaq, it's still going to be tough. But if you have a big on him and you throw Draymond in there to do his bullshit.
And a 34-year-old Rick Fox coming off screens trying to guard Clay. Clay's on drop.
You got Clay running in circles. You got Curry, 28 years old. KD's 28.
How old is? You're not gonna do that. You're gonna have. So their backcourt is Kobe and Derek Fisher. They both like 22, 23, right?
Derek Fisher is 26. Kobe is 22.
Okay. Oh yeah, Fisher was an older rookie because Kobe was. That's right. So you could put them two on.
I guess Kobe running around screens then.
Curry and Clay, but you gotta throw the kitchen sink at KD, and you gotta throw the kitchen sink at Shaq.
You need everybody else on that roster you're talking about. Horry,
and then you have Curry and Clay,
Rick Fox, Devin George. Everybody is just doing rotation minutes against KD. Hey, your best 3 minutes all out. We just anybody I'm throwing at him. I think it's the Warriors on this one. This is crazy.
Yeah, man. I think I might have to. Fuck. KD, you don't know what you did to the NBA in 2017, KD. You don't know.
Cheated.
It's hard because when you say it out loud and talk about it out loud, it's like, yo, what was the Lakers going to do with that? If you don't have KD involved, I think all three of us are going to say 0-1 Lakers with no problem. Because Derek Fisher, Derek Fisher and Kobe can guard them too. You know what I'm saying?
Scores.
But add
the
KD,
perfect connector piece in Draymond. Yes. And then whoever you want to throw out there at the big, fucking, you just go rebound and set screens.
I mean, we didn't even have the 15 Warriors get past the Bucks. And then 17, we come back and it shows the importance that it had.
It is. Like no, seriously. Look at the importance of even like the who was it? The 22 Warriors. We had them lose to the 05 Spurs. It shows you
it was that middle ground where all their players were like top tier and they just happened to add KD.
Yeah, like what the fuck? You won and you lost. And you lost in 7 to who? LeBron. So it was like, you know, it's crazy. Woo! Now on to another hard one. 2013 Heat, 92 Bulls. To me, 2013 LeBron and 92 Jordan are the two best players ever. Like, they was just all world those seasons, in my opinion. And this is hard for me. Being a Bulls fan.
Period.
Yeah. Being a Bulls fan. Jordan got me in the hoops. LeBron, my favorite player now. What the fuck? We're gonna have to. So we know the rosters do it again. You got the Bulls, you got Bill Cartwright, you got Horace Grant, you got Pippen, you got BJ Armstrong, you got Jordan. That's starting lineup. 2013 Heat, you got Chalmers, Wade, Bron, Bosh.
I mean, Battier starting.
Was it Battier or Joel Anthony?
I think Joel Anthony was starting at the 5 and Bosh was at the 4 at that point. You might be right there. Or it might have been Battier at the 4 and Bosh at the 5.
Okay, well, those are your starters. Then you go to the Bulls bench, so you got no, BJ didn't start. John Paxson started. So BJ come off the bench. You got Craig Hodges off the bench. You got Cliff Levingston off the bench, Stacey King, Scott Williams, and a few other guys. Then on the Heat, you got UD, Ray Allen, Mike Miller. I feel like I'm missing somebody important. Man, who we got? Who we going with? They kind of match up evenly.
Starting lineup was Chalmers was the starting point guard that year.
Who did I say? Oh, that's anybody?
I think we were deciding between a big.
Oh, okay.
So it was Chalmers, Wade, Bron. We either said Battier or Joel Anthony, and then Chris Bosh.
Joel Anthony had 3 starts that year.
So you came off the bench. So
UD had 59 starts. Battier had 20.
Yeah. Versatile at the 4.
Can you see who started game 1 of the finals for the Heat in 2013? I'm sure you can.
Give me like 15 seconds, I guess.
Go ahead while I'm pondering still.
Man. Honestly, this is still a tough one.
And the 92 Bulls, they could shoot. They had shooters. So you had you had Craig Hodges, you had BJ, and you had John Paxson, and you had somebody else off the bench. So you could still spread the floor with them.
Game 1 of the finals for Miami was Bron, Wade, Bosh, Chalmers, Haslam. He only played 16 minutes though, so.
Bron was so all world in 2013 on offense and defense to the point.
This was a 32-year-old UD.
Okay, Jordan was 28. Pippen was 26. Bron was 28. Wade was like 30. I think that's how it went. 31, something like that.
31.
Bosh was like 29, something
28.
like that. 28.
Damn.
All right, so who you going with? Yeah, I put you on the spot.
Yeah, you did. At this point, and this is just, I'm going to go with recency bias, but the 2013 Heat team was deep, could shoot, defend, like you said, top tier Bron. I think that team is better than the 92 Bulls team.
27 straight wins.
That's a lot of dubs in a row.
I think the trio, Pippen and Jordan, you could lean was better than this Wade and Bron. But when you add Bosh in there, it is such a large advantage compared to whatever the Bulls' third
Horace
was.
Grant.
Horace Grant.
And I think the Heat team has a lot better supporting cast.
Yeah, you got Mike Miller coming off the bench. He was dead-eye.
Yeah.
But Shane Battier was locked down, and he was hitting corner threes. They got the size advantage, too, for those role players. It felt like.
Okay, you convinced him. Go with 2013 Heat. I'm sorry, 92 Bulls. Y'all got a special place in my heart. But 13 Heat for sure. That was good, great points by both of y'all. Like, especially after you do like the two duos, trio definitely goes to the Heat for sure.
The team, it's a team.
Because Wade was still great that year, but there's better Wades, and I don't think there's many better Pippins or Jordans than that year.
Yeah, facts. No, yeah.
Even with where Bron was at.
Yeah, you could probably say maybe 93, Jordan and Pippen was better, but 92, they was like locked in 92. That was like their year. Man, we still ended up with a Warriors versus Bron. We still
all these teams. It was a 4-year difference on who we think.
So
this would be a hell of a series.
2017 Warriors versus 2013 Heat. Now, starting lineup for the Warriors was Clay, Curry, Draymond, KD, and Barzal.
Let me go look.
I don't know who they center. Write this matchup down.
I don't know who their center was, and then we just ran over. We just said the 13 Heat, but if you forgot that fast, Rio, Wade, UD, Bron, and Battier.
Battier / Haslam.
Okay, so Bosh. I'm sorry, Battier / Bosh. Now, I think this Heat team can damn near rotate everything. They can switch everything damn near with what the Warriors were doing. You're not going to slow down KD.
Zaza was the center that year. That's
Zaza,
right.
okay.
Fucking Zaza.
You're not going to slow down. Man, Bron was so all-world. Bron was all-world, man. And they can still shoot. You still have Miller. You have Battier. Like you said, you had Ray Allen. I forgot about that. You still had him. Bron and Wade's perimeter defense that year was just they was locking shit up that year. The Warriors, we know the Warriors was, man. They was playing good defense too.
They were playing good defense.
They were playing good defense.
They were.
All right, Jonah, who you going with? Jonah's still over there. He's still thinking.
I'm flipping back and forth. I think I still lean the Warriors.
I hate to fucking say it. He's right, though.
I think it is, man.
This cheat code ass NBA 2K fantasy my team bullshit Warriors team.
This would be a hell of a matchup, though.
It would.
Yeah. I think one thing that leaned me a bit was just how, both teams, one team won 67, one team won 66. Let's see. Heat were second in offensive rating, 9th in defensive rating. Warriors were first in offensive rating, second in defensive rating. And then the Warriors only lost one game.
The Heat lost at least.
Miami did have to play
3
tough Spurs and Pacers teams, which does give them a boost. I think even though it was 7-game series, I think if you're still beating good teams.
Yeah.
Indiana was deep that year. Like they were a tough opponent.
No, they were no slouch. It wasn't no just running.
Man, Stevenson was giving Bron some.
I watched a couple of those series back. One All-Star break. It was a fun series.
It was a good series.
Young PG.
Right. Okay, we got Warriors to win. Just make it fun. How many y'all got? How many games you got the Warriors beating this Heat team?
Oh shit!
Is it a sweep?
I want to see 7.
The easy answer is 7.
Yeah.
The easy answer is 7, but something tells me this is not going 7.
I say 6 or 7.
I could say 6. Yeah. I don't see the Heat going out 4-1. Ain't no way.
No, not that Heat team. No.
Nah.
Damn.
They'll get 2.
This was fun.
That Heat team will get 2 wins.
Yeah, this was fun.
That one win the Cavs got that year was game 4, but still it was like, if that came in game 1 or 2, it'd still be like, hey, this might just be the one that the Cavs get, and then we move on. Like, it was kind of a weak year, but
yeah, no, seriously,
they just cooked.
No, yeah, Warriors was your top 2 in offense and defensive rating.
They won the first 2 games by 20.
You got 2 guys that'll give you 30 any night. Another dude who'll give you 25 without dribbling the ball.
The 2017 finals and 2018 finals is 2 finals I never went back to watch again. I don't know. I know I'm doing my finals rewatch now, but I don't know if I really want to watch that shit. Like, it's nothing.
I think I'm good on all that footage.
Yeah, nothing's about that series to be like open my eyes to anything. Like, I lived that.
It's just fun to look back on.
Yeah, that's it.
That's not fun.
See what the era was like.
Yeah, just to see, but other than that,
see what the offenses are running. See what's going on.
Yeah, that's the only thing.
I like seeing the little stylistic differences. That's the fun part.
I'll give you that.
That's what I'm saying. When I'm doing this finals run, just to see how offense and plays change from. I'm in 2000 now, so from 1990 to 2000 to see how shit has changed, it's crazy. Just basketball is just different. But anyways, this was fun. I don't think we could have asked for anything better than this. Like, seriously, like with how the matchups came out, the Elite 8, the Final 4, all this. It was fun.
I feel like we really got all the best teams in there.
We did. Like, I think it shook up just fine. Like,
it was balanced.
Sure, I do think so. I do think the voting is going to go a certain way because everybody's not going to go be doing no damn basketball reference shit like that.
Nah, it's going to be
they're
off
going
the
to
top
see
right there.
They're going to see the poll. They're going to be like, oh my god, this team versus. They're going to be like, oh no, they're going to do this. Whatever they remember first is what they're going to pick. That's making fun. So I enjoyed this. I hope y'all really, really do enjoy this. We're going to start the polls. I will put a tweet out. I'm going to talk to y'all off camera about that. I was trying to think about that shit right now. But, man, if y'all have nothing else to say.
Hey, we'll be back with a March Madness bracket in a week.
Oh, yeah. We got the men.
For the college.
Men and women.
Yep.
Shit, we got that next week.
Yeah, that'll probably be our next week's episode.
Yeah, we do both of them.
If we don't do it that Monday, it will be in like round 3 by the next time.
Yeah. So we're gonna do both of those next week, and we're gonna put all the bracket stuff out like we did last year. So, till next week. This episode will drop. When you hear this, it will be Monday. It will not be Tuesday. So, but
did you even say welcome back?
I did not say welcome back, did I? Well, damn.
Hey,
hello.
Hey, y'all. Hey.
You know us by now. It's the end of the show.
If you made it this far, great review.
Great review.
Hit that like button.
Much appreciation.
Much appreciation.
Do the things.
Yes.
If you're making it this far into the nonsense.
Yes.
You're dedicated.
Please, I'm sorry. Yes, I am Jay. That is Jonah. That's Zoe. I'm sorry. Uncommon commentators signing out. Peace.